Hello, everyone. Well, good news. I've been hired again. We've done ourselves well enough to earn another season. I've scheduled about a gajillion friendlies. Yeah, there's a lot. The reason I've scheduled so many is that, as you'll see here, we have a lot of players, but not very amazing ones. So goalkeeping is looking like this, fullback wise, not the worst. Center back, two good options, okay, and then gets a little worse there. Left back, we have one player. G-Plank Playmaker, we have a few. We have our Wonderkid right here, who looks incredible. A bowling fielder, we have both of those two as well, but we'll see how that works. On the wing here, we actually have some decent players, some with potential. On this side as well, not bad. Like decent starter, but the backup's there. This is a position of concern. No one really that amazing, but all potentials. And then up front, yeah. Well, we have this guy who's in on loan, but I've listed him to leave because he's not very good. Then we have our two young men who've done decent. Yeah, this guy obviously, if you guys remember him, our hero of last season, getting us a goal, having played 4 games, and getting a goal in his debut, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Obviously, with some of the players we have, not the greatest. Now, competition-wise, if we look, they want us to reach the 3rd place playoff. Look at the season preview. We're actually expected up in 4th, which is kind of crazy with the players that we have. Because like you look at this, none of our players are in the top, except for the goalkeeper, and then the center mid. But yeah, like I don't know. I think maybe it's shooting a little high, especially us to be finishing 4th. I just think that maybe is a little high, but who knows? Maybe we can actually achieve that. Financially, we're still losing money. I've tried to cut the wage budget a lot, as you can see here. There's like no money spent on the wage budget. Staff wise, obviously I've hired a scout just because I wanted to have one just for helping learning and finding people. Coaching wise, kind of bare bones now. I do need to hire an assistant coach, but that's about it. Fitness coach, goalkeeping coach, head of youth development. He's been amazing so far. He's found us some very, very good players, which is why I wanted to get him in. Kind of broke the bank for him, but he's been well worth it with the players that he's helped us bring in. But yeah, it's kind of how we're looking now. Obviously, U19s, they have head coach, fitness, goalkeeping coach. They're all going to stay. So the only staff that's going to come in is going to be an assistant coach for me. Which actually, let me make sure I place an advert for that. I'll obviously search as well, but full manager. There we go. That was weird. Place an ad, but we'll see how that goes. Now, we did play a friendly against these guys, and it did end up being a 1-1 draw. But yeah, I kind of want to just do a little thing like that. If we wanted to take a look at what they want. Part of the financial damage, yep, grow a club's reputation, work within wage budget. We want to reach the playoffs and be competitive in the cup, which I think is really, really rough. And if we look at theirs, they want us to reach the playoffs, which is understandable. Develop players and play understanding football. So they're not happy with me with letting players go. Now, granted, I couldn't keep them no matter what I did. Contract-wise, they would not agree. They didn't want to stay no matter what happened. So I can't change much about that. Now, if we look at the supporters, obviously it's a pretty high thing, so we got to make sure we keep on with them. Oh yeah, that was. They didn't want to decrease something. I tried to decrease whatever it was. It was a. What did I try to decrease? Whatever it was, something I did something which like no, it wasn't. I can't remember what I did. I did something. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking like now. This season, we're going to be playing the same formation as we have before. with the little more attacking version of it, and this version, and as well as our super defensive, where we all out defend. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at right now. Schedule-wise, all the friendlies. We face a new team that's new to the league in the first game, which will be interesting for sure. Our first cup game is yet unknown, but we'll see how that goes. Just to highlight some of the teams that have joined us in the league. So these two have been relegated. Yenin Malaspor and Tuzlaspor, both been relegated down. Now Danilspor has also been relegated. On top of that, Akiraspor, Ezhirspor, Fatsa, and Gimshanspor. But they've all been promoted up into this division. Now Batman is still set to finish last. I love them. But yeah, we're supposed to do even better this year, so I mean, hopefully we can manage to get there. I am happy with the determination of it. The average is 20. I think that's probably the youngest in the division by a mile. If we scan through, let's see. 23. Yeah, we're the youngest by an absolute country mile there. But yeah, they think that's going to be our best setup for it. I mean, if we look, I think that's kind of our best. Like, obviously, these guys, he'll start here, he'll start here, he'll start here. This is going to be the one we have to figure out. I don't know who's going to be playing out of them. He'll be starting. It's going to be between these two for the starting role. Maybe him, but maybe we get him in to play some more games. He's starting left back all season. Right back. This guy can play either side. So, obviously, we'll have these two that can... No, it's this guy... And this guy can play on either side, so they'll probably help out throughout the season. Playing center back wise, we have the 4, and then goalkeeping wise, it's like that, as I said. So yeah, we'll kind of see. Not much planned besides just kind of showing that off. Obviously, there's transfer wise, there is nothing I have in. There's only outs. So I've been trying to get this guy out. It's just abysmal. Everybody wants we'll listen again. Everybody wants him to have salary. So, like, when I try this and hit exclude an offer, no one ever seems to give me an offer. These two, fortunately, are going out. I've tried to stop him. They wanted more money than he was worth, which was decent. But yeah, we do have a sell-on clause here that we could get. We'll receive 300%. I'm kind of not sure what I want to do, just because, obviously, if we look at this guy, he does have a few more years left on his deal. So if we can kind of wait and maybe see, maybe we do get more than the 300 or so that is promised to us, which could be brilliant. We do want to look at transfer history, though. Only move out is him here. When this past season was just a lot of loans, and then some players living free, as I had done. But yeah, that's kind of it. Obviously, we've spent no money, nothing like that. If you guys want to... For the finances, it's still horrendous. 60 million in debt. We've made no dent into that. Financial projections do show that we actually will be making money coming next the season or two. Transfer budget will go up a lot because we're keeping wages low. Next season is the end of the transfer ban, so we can finally start signing players again at the beginning of next season. But I think we're going to continue the trend of trying to keep very little signings and then not doing much, because that's kind of what we have to do. And if we can start making some money and earning some start next season, that would be brilliant. Because you know what? We're going to start getting back towards at that 60 million, and we'll be a lot better shape. So yeah. The next episode we'll be back for is definitely going to be this one right here, the season opener. We'll go over some of the friendlies who I've thought are the best players, who I think are going to be the best ones for us, and I'll show you the starting lineup as well as the expected subs as well. So yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you did enjoy, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want to catch up on any of the first season and the highlights from Season 1, which would be almost all of these games that were not played while recording, you can go to the playlists linked at the end of this video and be sure to catch up on those. Thanks again, guys, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one.